Yeah, listener, I guess that's the next one, isn't it? Look, here's how I feel about it. O'Malley's a sharpshooter, right? And sharpshooters are very deadly. Like, he's got a lot of power. He can sit from the outside, and he can knock you out. He can knock you out with a deep front kick. He can knock you out with a right hand or left hand, whatever his power hand is. And he did it to Aljamain to win the title, and it was very impressive. And obviously, at the elite level, people respect his power. But that doesn't mean he's a gritty bastard, right? Gritty bastards get in there. They make you bleed. They let their own body get sacrificed to the overall goal. What's the overall goal? Winning the fight, right? Like, one thing about Jack Magdalena and Bilal Muhammad, when they came to the ring, when you looked at them, you knew they were fighters, right? Their noses were completely mangled and disfigured and whatnot. And that's reflective of a guy who's willing to give it his all and let his body be sacrificed for the victory. And I think that's what Magdalena did against Bilal. Now, Magdalena also has some really good weapons. All his speed is absolutely incredible, which, was very nice. I mean, Bilal had a terrible game plan, which apparently was to strike with a striker. He should have never done that. Davashili's not going to do that. O'Malley has got to be a little bit more gritty. He's got to come in there. Not only can he not sharpshoot from the outside, and because Davashili will pick off his legs and catch him and put him on his back, he's got to get dirty and nasty and then sneak up with his kicks and his punches and things like that. And the question is, does O'Malley have that in him? And we don't really know, right? He's been kind of a darling of the establishment of the UFC. And you're a darling also because of your incredible power and technique and skill, right? Like, I would give that Conor McGregor was a darling of the UFC as well. And he had incredible power and incredible skill. But was he like Jack Magdalena, where he went into a knife fight, and then at the other side of the knife fight, he came out standing winning? Not really. He KO'd Aldo round one. He KO'd Eddie Alvarez round one. He was very much like O'Malley, flash and pizzazz. Can he transition himself into a blood and guts kind of guy? I don't think so. I think Davashili has got grappling that, MMA has rarely seen, although I will say this, we said the same thing about Bilal Muhammad until this weekend, right? I mean, Leon Edwards is a much more traditional kickboxer than Del Magdalena was. So it was a lot easier to sit there and sort of catch his techniques than it would have been for Jack Della Magdalena. With O'Malley, I think, at being a traditional martial artist, the way he stands on the outside and kicks, that would cause him problems. He's got to get ugly, he's got to get dirty, there's got to be elbows, there's got to be knees, and then he can sneak in with kicks and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be possible. I think Davashili wins this fight, guys. He's just an animal, man. Read my book, Warrior of the Light.